technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
Let's begin with the RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat and his statement, because he's now set the record straight, saying that he never spoke of retiring at 75 or suggested anyone else should. Now, his clarification also has put an end to the speculation around his possible exit from office next month when he turns 75. In fact, about his earlier comments that was made during a book release event dedicated to the late RSS ideologue, Bhagwat has now clarified that he was merely highlighting an episode where Pingle had jokingly talked about being felicitated at the age of 75.
I never said that I will retire or someone should retire. In Sangha, we Swayamsevaks. We are given a job, whether we want it or not. So, if I am 80 years old and Sangha will tell me, go run a shaka, I will have to go. And even if I am 35, Sangha may say, you sit in the office. We do whatever Sangha tells us. We are ready to retire any time in the life, and we are ready to work as long as Sangha wants us to work.
Well, Mohit, good morning. As long as the Sangh wants it, so 75 or any age cannot be put as a number when it comes to someone who is part of the Sangh and continues to work for the country's development.
Well, yes, Amita, the record is set clear by Mohan Bhagwat, the RSS chief, and we know that how his earlier statement was being picked up by the opposition parties, and they said that it was a clear message by Mohan Bhagwat to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who will turn 75 on September 17 this year, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will retire from the active politics. So clearly the opposition party was saying that it was a rule made by the BJP that those who are above the age of 75, they will be sent to Margdarshak Mandal with the likes of L.K. Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi and other top leaders of the BJP. So the record is set clear by Mohan Bhagwat when he was asked this particular question at a 3-day RSS convention in Delhi. He stated that I have never said that 75 is an age to retire. Also, as long as Sangh asks me to work, I will go and run a shakha even if I am 80 years of age. We know that how there has been various speculations coming in, and the opposition parties fueled that when the earlier statement of Mohan Bhagwat about the retirement at 75 came, that was a clear message to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and things are not right between the RSS and the BJP when Mohan Bhagwat has made this statement. But yes, it has been clarified by Mohan Bhagwat that I never said that 75 is the age to retire, because remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be turning 75 this year. And with the likes of Arvind Kejriwal during the Lok Sabha elections, he made a statement that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will retire next year and Home Minister Amit Shah will be made the Prime Minister. So that was the politics that was being done on the statement coming in from Mohan Bhagwat. But now Mohan Bhagwat himself has stated that I will turn 75.
Over the past few years, the opposition has routinely picked up this so-called rule, as they were stating, that was fueled by comments that came in previously from the leaders of the BJP as well, that the party opted against fielding candidates who were older than the age of 75. However, when it comes to the record, that has now been set straight by the chief of the RSS himself. As Mohit continues to be with us, we also talk about the Vipaks. The Congress in particular has hit out as far as calling it as a U-turn by the RSS, saying Bhagwat never said retire at 75, but the Congress now seems to be firing the palti jive at the RSS. Mr. Pramod Tiwari is with us here on the broadcast. Pramod Tiwari ji, आरएसएस चीफ की तरफ से यह आ रहा है कि मैंने तो कभी कहा ही नहीं कि 75 साल की उम्र में रिटायर हो जाना चाहिए। उनका ये कहना है कि जब तक आपका शरीर आपको परमिशन देता है, आप एक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स में हो या आप संघ के लिए काम कर रहे हो, उम्र का कोई फैक्टर यहाँ पे प्ले नहीं करता है।
देखिए, अभी कुछ दिन पहले आप लोगों के चैनल्स पे बहुत साफ सुना था, मैंने बहुत साफ सुना था, देखा था कई बार। उन्होंने कहा था, मैं एग्जैक्ट उनका सेंटेंस बता रहा हूँ, जब 75 हो जाए तो जरा बाजू हट जाना चाहिए, बाजू हट जाना। अब आज कह रहे हैं 75 हो जाए तो फर्क ही नहीं पड़ेगा। तो क्या कोई ये जो यू टर्न हुआ है, ये पलटी मारी गई? तो पहले तो कुछ कहा था, वो मैं चाहूंगा आप अपनी लाइब्रेरी से निकलवा के देख लें। दूसरी बात, फिर दोष क्या था अडवाणी जी का, क्या दोष था जोशी जी का? दोनों तो भाजपा के संस्थापक रहे हैं 1980 में। उनको क्यों 75 के होने पे मार्गदर्शक मंडल में डाल दिया गया? फिजिकल फिटनेस तो बहुत बढ़िया थी अडवाणी जी की, उन्हें क्यों हटाया गया? ये तो लगता है कुछ खिचड़ी पक गई, कुछ आपस में बात बन गई।
लेकिन अगर सरकार की बात की जाए तो जितिन राम मांझी जी तो ऑलरेडी एक सरकार का हिस्सा ऑलरेडी है, मतलब उनका तो 75 पार भी हो चुका है और बीजेपी की तरफ से ये कहा रहा है कि उनके खुद के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में कोई डेट या एज फैक्टर तो डाली ही नहीं गई है।
मैं फिर एक बात कहना चाहूंगा, मांझी साहब की पार्टी दूसरी है, वो एनडीए गठबंधन है, आरएसएस और बीजेपी अलग है। आरएसएस चीफ ने अभी कुछ दिन पहले कहा था कि जब 75 साल पूरे हो जाएं तो बाजू हट जाना। अब उसके बाद आज ये कह रहे हैं कि ऐसा कोई एज नहीं होना चाहिए, तो अपनी बात से पलट तो भागवत जी रहे हैं ना, तो पलटी तो वही मार रहे हैं।
तो आप कह रहे हैं यू टर्न मारा गया ऐसा कहने के लिए, अगर जिस तरह से देखा जाए, क्योंकि 75 साल की जो उम्र है, अब आरएसएस चीफ खुद ही कह रहे हैं कि मैंने ऐसे नहीं कहा था या उसे अलग तरीके से लिया गया है। धन्यवाद आपका प्रमोद तिवारी जी हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। बट द कांग्रेस कंटिन्यूज एज फार एज दैट हैज बीन पार्टी routinely picking up this issue, asking if 75 is not the age factor that is at place, then especially when it comes to the tallest leaders of the BJP, why were they then sidelined?
11 तारीख को उनका जन्मदिन है, पहले तो कह रहे थे 75 पे रिटायर हो जाना चाहिए। 17 को मोदी जी का है, मोदी जी का अपना बनाया हुआ कानून है कि जो 75 वर्ष से ज्यादा की आयु में हो जाता है उसको मार्गदर्शक मंडल में डाल देते हैं। अब ये उनकी आपस की बात है, इस पर हम नहीं चिंता करेंगे, लेकिन असली बात यह है कि मोदी जी की वोट चोरी सारे देश ने देख ली है।
Well, Rahul Ishwar is also connected with us. Rahul Ishwar, that simply comes out to say that the age factor does not work here. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is here to stay, of course, when it comes to being active in politics and as far as health allows.
Pujaniya Sarsanchalak has amply made it clear that he was not referring to that particular 75-year-old line to himself or Sri Narendra Modi. It was in a different context, and it was Sang's 100th year. He was beautifully articulating a vision for India, pointing out the demographic collapse of the Hindu community of not having replacement level fertility rate. He was commenting on social, spiritual, cultural matter. See, sabhi ko hum vote chori se connect nahi kar sakte. He was talking about a larger context that our nation demanded. He was talking about partition, the pain of it, how Mahatma Gandhi tried his best but couldn't stop. So it was a very well balanced, beautiful exposition of India's history, culture, spiritual legacy and all. So, demeaning it to any one aspect is very unfortunate. Yes, he spoke about the age issue, he spoke about so many other things. We should see it in totality and in a context.
So there is no unspoken rule within the BJP either, or when we speak of the RSS, that 75 is the age to retire. Thank you very much for the moment, Rahul, and Mohit, to you as well. This is the RSS chief, Mohan Bhagwat, who is now set the record straight. With that, we head into a short break.